Hey sis, can I please borrow your lipstick? I have an event tonight at work and I think that I would look great in it. Oh hey you, do you mean the shade Cherries in the Snow? My signature lipstick? Definitely. You can come by and fetch it. Oh, and by the way, please bring me some brownies when you reach downstairs. But you literally live right on top of a coffee shop. Yes, but I'm not home right now. You know where to find the keys. I had some errands to run. You can leave my brownies on the kitchen counter. And of course, you know where I keep my makeup bag. You may rate it as you please. I don't get why you just don't buy your stuff. You know I'm not that much into makeup. And you are always too busy to assist me. Okay, we'll do so. Thank you again for saving my life. That shade is simply perfection, and my look felt missing without it. Well, that is because you are such a perfectionist. It is annoying. Why my entire room has been trashed? Hey, go into the bathroom. I left something there for you. Ella, I can explain. Oh, really? You can explain why you were texting my husband in the middle of the night and making plans with him for the end of the month? And I quote, "Just tell her that you're going to see your grandmother or something, and she will be none the wiser. You do not want to miss out on what I have planned for you." Did you have to write such obscene words on my mirror with my favorite lipstick? Are you okay in the head? No, I am not okay in the head. How can I be when I have a sister like you? You have completely broken my trust. You know, if Grayson had not fallen asleep with his phone on, then I would have never known. The signs were there, but I never thought it would be the woman whom I shared a womb with. I'm so sorry, I really am. Save it. You have not even begun to be sorry.
You're so lucky that I did not tell security to take you right to jail. What gives you the right to march into my workplace and air dirty laundry like that?
Trust me, if I had been given the chance, you would not even be texting me. Grayson, I asked you to tell me the truth how many times? I could have forgone a little mishap, but an affair of over 6 months with my sister? How could you do that to me?
Get over it. It happened. I became attracted to your sister and I acted on it. I'm a man. I have needs. And it's clear that I made the right decision. You overreact when it comes to everything and you always nitpick every single thing. I can never have fun ever since I married you.
You knew the kind of person that I was when you married me.
Either way, I feel that I married the wrong sister when I married you. I wish I'd met her sooner. She may be older, but you would swear she was younger.
OMG, you're not even ashamed. What is this about? Is it about money?
What are you talking about?
You think I am stupid? You've been asking me about the chances of me inheriting my father's money when he passes on. And I told you that she would inherit it automatically because she's the oldest according to our culture.
You make me seem like much more impressive than I am. I have no idea what you're talking about, dear. You're accusing me of being some sort of gold digger so that you can hide your embarrassment that you do not satisfy me?
I have never heard such cruel words coming from you. How I could have been so stupid is beyond me. Do not bother coming back to my house tonight. I do not want to see you. You can send someone to fetch your things. We are done.
Sure, whatever.
I hope that it was worth it. When she spits you out and chews you out, you will remember me.
Oh, I take it you have not yet received the wedding invitation.
What are you talking about? You are marrying him? The ink has not even dried on our divorce papers. You're making a grave mistake. I am telling you as a sister, he has ulterior motives. No, you are just jealous that I am getting married. But don't worry, I have already sent your invite in the mail. How could you do this? Father will not be happy when he finds out what you did. Father already knows and he is coming to the wedding. No, Father would never allow you to marry my ex-husband. This is going to kill him. I did not tell him the reason for my divorce for a reason. If something happens to him, then I can never forgive myself. No, do not worry. Father is coming to my wedding. I am his oldest daughter, his heir. Not only that, but he always says that I remind him of Mom. You really thought that he would take your side? Look, Things like this happen all the time. You're still invited to the wedding. I will have to decline your invitation, but before you marry this man, know that he is with you because he wants your inheritance. We both know our culture favors the oldest child. No one can change tradition. If your father passes away, then you get everything, and if you are married to him, then he will get it too. If you are going to marry him, protect your assets. You are just jealous because he loves me and he left you for me. He does not want me for money. Are you saying that the only way that anyone would marry me is because of money? The thing is that you think that you are the only one who can have it all. Since you have a good, fancy job, got married first, and people like you more, you cannot stand it that I beat you at something for once. That is not the case. I am genuinely concerned about you and would like to advise you not to marry this man. What was that? What was the need? It was the only way I could stop the wedding. By interrupting my ceremony? I do not get why I even invited you. Well, do not worry about seeing me at the reception because I am done. I tried to help you. I tried to save you, but it is pretty clear that you do not want to be saved. Enjoy the rest of your life. I hope you two grow old together. Do not text or talk to me ever again. You are no longer my sister. Answer the damn phone, Ella. It is urgent. What could possibly be that urgent? You may come to Dad's funeral if you wish, but there is nothing for us to discuss. I am making arrangements with the help of Tilda. You have to answer the phone. It is an important issue that cannot be discussed via text. Very well. You have 10 minutes. You have no choice but to give me what is rightfully mine. You could not even wait until we buried him. You are speaking to the wrong person. You know the procedures to follow. Or what? You hit a brick wall when speaking to Dad's brother? Leave me, leech.
Hey, how are you holding up?
I know that Dad was sick for a while, but I still cannot believe that he is gone. There is so much that we needed to do together, but now that is not possible. Life is truly short.
I can imagine how you feel. My father called your sister yesterday to let her know of your father's passing. Has she confirmed whether she's coming to the funeral or not?
I doubt that she is coming. After all, she only cares about money. Speaking of her, she called me today to demand Dad's house and all his money. She is even threatening legal action against me.
What? Is that all she cares about when her father has passed away?
It is not even a full 24 hours after Dad's death. I have not spoken to her in over 2 years. And even when Dad was sick, she did not come to visit us. But Dad still believed in her goodness. It frustrates me that she is going to get everything. Even then, she is rushing to get everything in her name.
Well, maybe your father left you something as well.
We both know that my father was a traditional man, and he loved her to a fault. He tried to get her and me to reconcile for many years, but that never happened. I was never angry with him for not cutting her off. After Mom's passing, he never wanted to be away from either of us.
The poor man, he must have had a broken heart when she would not even show up when he needed her.
And now she is calling me, already wanting the money. I know for a fact that the clown who is my ex-husband is the one sending her to do this. I'm sure that he is happy that his 2 years of marriage have paid off.
But you have something more than those two do. Don't mind them. They will get their karma. Even if they get the money, they will be unable to do anything with it. You have a pure heart, and you will find much more happiness than them.
Thank you so much, cuz you have given me the strength to face everyone.
You've got this.
Hey, Uncle Craig told me to tell you that the meeting to discuss the dividing of Father's estate will be tomorrow. Now you can stop harassing me about your inheritance. Why is he sending you to be the messenger? It is fine. I have already bought plane tickets since my husband and I are out of the country on holiday, of course. You did not even attend your own father's funeral because you were on holiday. You disgust me. I do not care what your opinion of me is, for within a few hours I will be laughing all the way to the bank. Do you see how being the favorite daughter pays off? That house was in my name from the day that I was born, and all the money that Dad left for me. You may have the money, but at least I got to say goodbye to him and I got to spend time with him. All I hear is that you are going to be poorer than me. Your ego disgusts me. I am so shaken right now.
Why?
I have just found out that my father left everything to me.
What? But in our family, no matter what, the oldest child inherits everything.
Well, my father had a will, and he instructed your dad to give everything to me when he passed away. I was 100% sure that I was going to get nothing. After all, he never disowned her. But what I found out blew my mind even more.
What was the reason? And why did he maintain a relationship with her for so long?
Well, your father explained that years ago when my sister betrayed me, he knew that he could not let her inherit anything. But he was scared of her. He knew that if she was capable of ruining her sister's happiness, she was capable of making sure that she got the money, even if he did not want to give it to her.
That sounds dark. Do you think she would harm you for the money?
Maybe. After all, she has that man beside her who is hell-bent on getting his money. You should have been at the meeting today. She was upset, but he was spitting fire as if he had been personally insulted.
That is mega scary.
I guess Dad knew that, and he decided to make them both think that they would get something when he passed away, but they would find out that they have nothing. And now the whole family knows that I get everything. Those two cannot do anything. And if something happens to me, then they will be the #1 suspects. You should have seen their faces. They were priceless.
I can imagine. Talk about a checkmate from the grave.
You know, I always thought nothing could make my father not love her.
Maybe he did, but he also saw through that man, so he decided to keep her close in case she realized that he was a snake.
That makes sense. You are so intelligent, you know. I never thought that I could hate you more than I hated you before. You are a snake. It was all promised to me when I was born. You do not even deserve charcoal for the way that you treated your family. Trust me, I hate you more than you could ever hate me. Could you also do me a huge favor? What? We have nothing binding us to each other. Therefore, I sever my ties to you. Do not even waste your time trying to contest this. You will be disappointed to learn that Dad was very specific that you would not get anything that belongs to him. Whatever. Ella, you were right. He was with me for the money. I found out that he's cheating on me with my best friend. I offer my condolences. I'm not joking, Ella. That man is scandalous. Divorce him then. I married him in community of property. He has nothing to his name. He stopped working when we thought the money from the inheritance was coming in. Please help me figure this out, sis. I am in so much pain. I really loved him. I have no one else to turn to. You have a nerve coming back into my life after you said you want nothing to do with me. I am no longer your sister. We severed ties. I tried to help you twice, and each time you refused to accept my help. Even though you broke my heart into a million pieces, I was kind enough to tell you that he was going to play you. Now I see that he was after the money. As soon as I found out that there was no money coming in, he changed. The worst part is that I have been the breadwinner for all these months. He said that he was looking for a job when he was sneaking around with my best friend. Sis, I need you. I'm so sorry for what I did to you. I'm so sorry that I was envious of your marriage to him, and I wanted that for myself. You are older than me. You were supposed to protect me, but you stabbed me in the back. I cannot help you, and I do not want you in my life. Good riddance. But sis, you are the only family I have left. I am not your sister. After what happened, my sister went through an ugly divorce where she had to give him half of her assets. Afterwards, he got her friend pregnant. The relationship did not work out, and she dragged him to court for child support. I found out through mutual friends that he is worse off than before and is working to support his ex and her child. If he does not, he faces jail time. As for myself, I met someone else. We are now engaged. I have not spoken to Vivian in several months, and I do not intend to.